Hey fools, it's John Rosefair. When we talk about automakers and profits these days, we often talk about luxury cars. Globally speaking, luxury cars are a fast-growing business, and this is in part because of a boom in demand in China. And since they tend to be higher profit products than mainstream vehicles, we've seen several automakers push to expand their luxury offerings. The most visible one for us here in the US has probably been Cadillac. GM has made huge strides in its effort to put Cadillac on the level of BMW and Mercedes, but there's a similar effort underway at Nissan. Nissan is spending big bucks to turn its Infiniti brand, which was originally launched as kind of a Me Too imitation of Toyota's Lexus for the US market. They want to turn Infiniti into a global luxury vehicle powerhouse. Infiniti has a slew of new models under development, and Nissan has big plans to greatly expand the brand's presence in China and in Europe, right in BMW's backyard. Their latest move was revealed this past week at the Geneva International Motor Show. It's the Infiniti Q50 Eau Rouge sedan. Now, Eau Rouge means red water in French. That may not mean anything to you, but it's the name of one of the most famous corners on one of the world's most famous racetracks, the Spa racecourse in Belgium. Very famous and important Formula One track. So this is a name that connotes serious high performance with a European accent. Now, the Q50 Eau Rouge wasn't actually unveiled this week. We saw this car at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in January. We were there and it looked pretty good, but Infiniti didn't tell us all that much about it at the time, so we didn't pay all that much attention. Now, the big news in Geneva is that they revealed the Eau Rouge's engine, and it's a doozy. It's a twin-turbo version of Nissan's excellent big V6. It's 3.8 liters, and it's got 560 horsepower. That's a lot. That's BMW M5 and Cadillac CTS-V territory, and these are among the fastest sedans ever built. So Infiniti is making a big statement here. They say the Eau Rouge will be all-wheel drive, it will have a 7-speed gearbox, and it will go 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds and top out around 180 miles an hour. For a luxury sports sedan, that's the big leagues. Now, assuming they build this thing, it's not going to sell in big numbers. It's not going to add billions to Nissan's global bottom line, but it's still really important. Just as BMW's M cars, like the M3 and the M5 and so forth, they pack extreme performance at a high price. BMW doesn't sell all that many, but the fact that they exist makes the rest of the BMW line seem like that much more desirable. These are halo cars. They're an important part of the image of the overall BMW brand. Cadillac caught on to this a while ago when they released the second generation CTS-V in late 2008. It was the fastest production four-door car in the world. They could back that up, and it was a great product for the time. Auto critics drove it and raved about it, and this was all in a moment when GM was going down the tubes. But it really was key to putting Cadillac kind of on the map of people who weren't accustomed to looking past the German luxury brands. Clearly, that's what Infiniti wants to do with the Eau Rouge. Officially, it's just a concept car right now. We don't know if they're going to build it, but when they'll build it or what it'll cost. But it seems clear that the Infiniti brand could really benefit from a car like this in terms of raising awareness with car enthusiasts around the world. And I think it's a matter of when, not if. Thanks for watching, and Fool on.